Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video at in the world. My name is King Smith, and this is Coffee and Crypto with King. Raise your glass, have a sip. All right. So this video is going to be brief today as it is Thanksgiving. I am not at my usual office space. Okay. Shout out to everybody that celebrates Thanksgiving. Or just shout out to everybody out there that are spending time with their family, friends, and loved ones. That's what I like about Thanksgiving. I'm spending it here in the mountains of North Carolina with people who I would call family, and I'm definitely enjoying myself. So this is going to be brief, okay? I got some crypto news, some stuff that I was listening to on my drive down to where I'm located at right now, and I thought that it was good enough to share with everybody. So let's get right into what I observed or listened to yesterday. So let's start with Shiba. All right. I saw this tweet come out that said that Shiba at a million holders. Okay. So I went to Etherscan to see if that was the case. And it's not quite at a million holders. All right. I have to bring it back up. I'm using one screen, so this will be a little bit difficult here. So when I went to Etherscan to see 999,830 holders into Shiba. All right. That will the Shiba should hit that 1 million holder mark likely by the end of today. Okay. If their marketing team is smart about it, they'll try to figure out a way to make this a thing. All right. And promote it. Because the price of Shib when I went to bed last night had tanked a little bit. All right. But like I said, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Shib whatsoever. It's a long term play for me. So I've loaded up my bags. I'm not sure if I'm going to be adding any more capital to it for now as I try to balance out my portfolio and take a look at other cryptocurrencies that are out there. Hey, Larry Smith, that's my pops, everybody. Good afternoon. Coffee and crypto. Hey, pops, thanks for joining. I appreciate you tuning in. Okay. So there was some other news that came out as well. Satoshi on his Twitter page posted the following. All right. As promised, tomorrow I'll have a new medium giving details about Shiba Inu games and introduce the consultant or lead who will work directly with the AAA game studio. I'm so grateful for you, Ryoshi Research, and the entire Shib army. And if you take a look, this was posted about an hour ago. Okay. So this is kind of breaking, if you will. And everybody's on there like, let's go. The sentiment's pretty happy about it. And this will likely have some price impact following the holidays. Okay. And look, I'm not into crypto gaming as much as maybe other people are, or the folks that are a little bit younger than me. And I'm a gamer. Okay. People that know me know that I'm a gamer as well. S. Moore. Hey, good morning and happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Thanks for tuning in. What cryptocurrencies are you involved in? Let me know. On my page, I talk about Shib, I talk about Saitama, I talk about Moon. I'm going heavy on Crow, and I'm going to explain a little bit why towards the end of this live stream. Okay. So yeah, Shib coming with the medium tomorrow. I'm going to be taking the time to read that once it comes out and give kind of my thoughts or opinion on it from a regular person's perspective on how I think that that is going to act the cryptocurrency and the ecosystem moving forward. All right. So I said you have all of those plus like 15 others spread out. Good. A nice little portfolio mix. Initially, I was going to go hard in on just Saitama and Shib, very long term. But I had a conversation with some people who explained why it's important to have a diverse mix, and I understand why there's a need to have a diverse mix as well as, and also to have those I guess you would call them like blue chip, kind of like how there's blue chip stocks. You also want those blue chip cryptos as well, like Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm not so sure Cardano and what they've got going on. Okay, I'm just not sure about Cardano, but that's me. I would need somebody to really explain to me why I should have and hold Cardano long term. And look, everybody's investing strategy is different when it comes to cryptocurrency. For me, I'm a long term holder type guy, so I'm looking at those projects that are small to mid cap. I know Shib is a large cap cryptocurrency at the moment, but I'm not thinking about this year or next year. I'm thinking about 3 to 5 years. You say you've got 2 million Shib and that you're very excited. Absolutely nice. Hey, you're in the mix and above people that have zero. Okay. I try and explain to family and friends all the time, like, hey, look, I'm not an expert in this stuff. Okay. But if you're not looking in the cryptocurrency space, you're missing out. Okay. And just I tell everybody, $50, $80, especially on Ship, just long term, you will be grateful for it down the line. If you take a look at how long it took Bitcoin to do what it did, I mean, I'm not saying Shib's going to do what Bitcoin did, but you have to be in it to win it. Okay, so I'm looking forward to the Medium from Shaitoshi tomorrow. I follow his Medium page, his Medium profile, um, and I'm going to be reading that tomorrow whenever it comes out and doing an analysis on it the following day. Okay, so let me close that out. Sucks that I'm working on one screen here while I'm in the mountains of North Carolina, so I can't be as quick as I can with things. All right, looking at Saitama, there's two things that I want to point out with that. All right, the first one being Saitama Guru, aka Russ, the COO of the Saitama LLC, like they run theirs a little bit different, which is why I like it. Okay. You have people that you can point to and look at that are making leadership type decisions for the cryptocurrency in general. And in my opinion, they have the interests of the people at heart. Okay. With everything that they have going on with their roadmap. And they're new. I'm fairly new. Okay. This cryptocurrency hasn't been out that long and it's already made gains. And I'm telling people to this day, look, I'm not a financial advisor. You do what you want to do with your money, but Saitama's not even listed on a lot of major exchanges just yet. It's not on your Binance yet. It's not on KuCoin yet. It's not on Kraken yet. Okay, when it starts getting listed on major exchanges, look out. When the volume starts going crazy, look out. If you're in now, you're going to start seeing those reflections or like dividends that get paid to you each transition. And I'm gonna do like a 30-day dividend. Like, hey, here's what it looks like now. Cause I have one wallet that I'm not gonna add any more to it. I put in like $1,000. I'm not gonna add anything to that specific wallet. And I'm gonna show, hey, in a 30-day period, this is where I started at with the quantity of tokens that I had. And this is where I'm at because of the reflections. Okay. Now the reflections are purely based on the volume and transactions that are occurring with Saitama. But wait till MetaMask comes out because it's gonna be paired with other cryptocurrencies or whatnot. So you're gonna talk about those transactions happening, the burning that occurs because of their tokenomics, as well as the reflections that get paid out to their holders. It is going to be insane, and your boy is going to be there for it. Okay. So with the CERTIC audit, CERTIC came out on this isn't their official Twitter page. It's one of their like how do I say this? It's like their marketing page, okay? And they came out and said the Saitama audit is in progress. Keep updated on the website for any changes. Saitama Inu Wolfpack, we hear you. We have the best interests of the project and the communities at heart. Audits are always worth the wait. And Russ had tweeted that out as well. And if you click on the link here, okay, it doesn't provide you of the information on the key statistics because they're still onboarding. All right. Now I know a little bit about code audits and things like that. because I used to be an IT project manager, or I functioned and worked as an IT project manager. I'm not going to be extremely technical. Oh, I just realized I'm not sharing the page. Yeah, this is a little bit different. Let me go back here and let me share the other tab. And while that's coming up, yeah, I'm not like an expert on code audits and security and everything like that. But look, Certic is the leading kind of business on conducting these audits. Okay, they're like the gold standard, if you will. And if you want to ensure that your code is good, then you go to Certic or your like, and they do more like blockchain type audits and things like that. So a high rating coming out of here gives confidence that the security of the blockchain or the application that they're doing the audit on is A1, top notch, fantastic. Nothing is 100% foolproof. Okay. There's a scenario that could come back where the audit isn't favorable, and they, because they list different categories of like critical, I forget, like minor, like things uh that they highlight and point to. If something's listed as critical, it's like, don't deploy this code or this application because this has to be fixed or else. Okay. And they give the companies or the developers or whoever the opportunity to fix the code to resolve the bugs or issues that they find. Okay. So I'm going to say this: Saitama, with a lot of the FUD that people have been trying to put on to Saitama and the crypto project in general, please hope that this audit the first time comes back favorable. Okay, I'm still holding into this, and I'm going to explain why a little bit more. So I'm going to close this one. Okay, and let's bring up the next tab here. When you guys have time, see, I had an 8 hour drive yesterday. So when you guys have time, I put in the link in the description, this AMA from Scott Herman Crypto's YouTube page. And he covers Saitama and other cryptocurrency stuff as well. I like his page, it's very logical. He works with a lot of the team from Saitama. And Max is one of the developers into Saitama. Okay, so he's the technical guy. And when you listen to him talk and you check out his LinkedIn page, he has a LinkedIn page. You can see his background and understand his knowledge level in what they're trying to do. So in this hour and 31-minute AMA, which is Ask Me Anything, um Scott Herman brought up different questions about uh, Saitama that the community is asking, and Max answered them in a way that inspired and gave me confidence into what they've got going on. Okay, they didn't give a specific date on when Saitama is going to be released. They said that they want to wait for the audit to come back, but that they're ready to deploy depending on the findings. Okay, and understand that version 1 is going to be kind of like the grassroots of the application, whether you get it on Google or Apple. Okay. So there's going to be other things that they talked about in their roadmap that they're going to integrate with future versions of Cytomask down the road. You know, one of the things that frustrates people is when you're trying to figure out how to get cryptocurrencies, there's centralized exchanges, which can make it easy, like Coinbase, KuCoin. Those are centralized exchanges. Or you've got the decentralized exchanges. One of them I'm going to talk about here a little bit later on, VVS, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, where you can find those early start cryptocurrencies or those hard to find cryptocurrencies, like Cytomask or Saitama. My bad. It's on a few centralized exchanges, but not that many, and definitely not that many popular ones. Okay, I've got mine on Bitmart, um, as well as through like Uniswap, and if you get it on Bitmart, it's easy. If you get it on Uniswap, you just have to know what you're doing and pay those expensive gas fees. Okay. So when Cytomask comes out, version 1, okay, I'm going to caution people, temper your expectations on what version 1 is going to look like and how it's going to function and operate. But understand that in the future, they will have additional features that I think are going to be friendly to Saitama. Also, I must have missed somewhere earlier, but they did talk about a partnership with Visa, similar to how um, Crypto.com has their prepaid Visa card, which is fantastic. I used the card on the way here to purchase my gas and road snacks and stuff and earn CRO cash back for using the card. Okay. If they're going to have a feature with their Visa card similar to that, sign me up. Okay. Sign me up, plain and simple. And the staking that they talked about in this video, go watch it. It is going to be earning a ridiculous amount coming back to you, the holder, using Saitama. Okay, so I implore you, if you have an hour and 31 minutes, I was going to do a recap, but I was driving and obviously couldn't take notes. So I'm just gonna say I put the video down in the link. Go listen or watch the whole video whenever you've got some time or you're on the road riding. That's what I do. All right, I try to do this type of stuff so that I could get the crypto news that I have and put it out there for the people that don't have time to do an hour and a half video from the developers or the teams. Okay. But if I have some time today, whenever I'm not munching down on some turkey or some dressing or some sweet potato pie or some, bomb ass cookies or, some adult beverage drinks. Speaking of drink, let me sip some coffee here. Then yes, I might try to put together more of a specific recap on what was covered in that AMA with Max the developer and bring it back here to you guys. But it was definitely favorable, and if you come down in the comments, people were happy that their questions got answered. There was some stuff that came up in the live stream that I thought was some really good questions as well. So the sentiment is definitely positive on the interview. Okay, I thought that Scott Herman did a fantastic job. He's got a heavy Boston accent, which is hilarious, but he did a real good job of doing the interview, and you can tell that this guy's had some training. Okay, let's see. We have a comment here. I have 3.8 billion Saitama. Saitama. I'm here to hold, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Big bag more over there. Hey, that's what's up. I'll tell you how much I have. I'll tell you exactly how much I have. And I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm going to. I have 600 billion, but I got a lot when it was cheap. So I'm up a pretty decent size amount. Now it doesn't mean anything until I actually liquidate it, but I'm happy at my position. I'm not going to be adding any more to that because that's enough for me, and I'm going to be looking at building up Safe Moon and other places. You say, damn, hey, when it blows up, uh, 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 um, we'll have a yacht party out somewhere. Can invite your family and pull up. How about that? All right. Last thing that I'm going to cover today, and look, for those of y'all that are tuning in to my live stream, thank you. I wasn't sure if I was going to go on for Thanksgiving because I was like, man, I don't think that anybody's going to join. Here over Thanksgiving, folks are getting ready to chow down and have a good time. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to keep the streak going. Definitely during the weekday. I don't know if I'm going to do it on the weekends as often. I know that my homeboy Money Buggy, who checks in from time to time, asked me if I would do them on the weekends, but we'll see about those. We'll see about those. Let's see. All right, so let me close out this tab. Let me close out this one, and I got one more that I'm going to cover, and I'm going to keep it brief because I'm just learning about it. Okay, and that is Crypto.com made this post on the 23rd. So this was 2 days ago. VVS Finance, the first AMM, which is automated market maker project on Chronos, is listed on Crypto.com app by VVS at true cost with USD, Euro, I don't know what GPB fiat money is, and 20 other fiat currencies. Okay, so I went and took a look on crypto.com on what VVS was. And let me bring up the price here. It's a little bit less than a penny. Okay. Just a little bit under a penny, not too far. And they've got a website. If you just type up VVS Finance, you'll see one that's vvs.finance. Okay. And go there and read up on what VVS Finance is. But it's crypto.com's, it's a DeFi app and a DeFi exchange or project that you can use on the crypto.com DeFi wallet. So there's two different applications when you're taking a look at crypto.com. There's the crypto.com application, which is more centralized, and that's where you could go buy VVS Finance or CRO or a myriad of other cryptocurrencies that they have on there, as well as the other application is their crypto DeFi wallet. Okay, and that functions just like MetaMask. It functions just like Trust Wallet, and it's different for me to work it because it's new to me. So I don't have a lot of experience with it right now. But that's what I'm going to be taking the time over the next couple of days is to work through with it. One of the things that I tried to do that it keeps failing on me is swapping the CRO native token and bridging it over to Chronos Beta so that I could get VVS. Because right now I can't take VVS from a VVS wallet on crypto.com over to the DeFi wallet. They just don't have the coding set up for it yet. But I get the message that says that they're actively working on it. So I'm trying to figure out how to get VVS because on their website, which I'm going to bring this up real quick and then be done for the day. I was taking a look at how do I get here? Because it's so new, you can go to Mines, okay? And this is like their version of staking or whatnot. The APY is ridiculous. How did I get a dislike? You know what, man? People are haters. There's a comment. How do I get it? People are just haters to be haters. Oh, this guy right now doesn't have, I don't know, the best background. Or I'm using my laptop camera because I left my special camera at home. I didn't want to bring it and break it. So I don't know if it's HD. People will hate for no reason. I'm wearing a black shirt. Hater. Um, but I appreciate you coming in, hitting that like button for your boy and helping me out. And before I finish my thought, I'm gonna read this comment. I made a bunch of fluke money off of Gitcoin GTC, and I'm not sure why, but it has high volume. Okay, hey, I don't know anything about that one, but after I get done with this stream, I'm gonna make a note to go over there and take a look. Hopefully, I didn't miss the boat. Hopefully, I did not miss the boat. So let me bring up this other tab here and talk about what I'm looking at with VVS Finance, which is the DeFi kind of onboarding, if you will, similar to what think like the Binance Smart Chain and um, their DeFi. Think like Pancake Swap and their, just think of all the different DeFi's out there. So if you take a look at VVS Finance website, which is https colon / VVS.finance. Okay. When you come here to earn, you can participate in farms and mines. Okay. I am not a crypto farmer like that, which is where you can supply liquidity to a liquidity pool and they reward you for supplying the liquidity. And basically, it's like passive income, if you will. Okay. And if you can get in early enough when the liquidity is low, they pay out extremely well. And what do I mean by that? Take a look at the last couple of days. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? Y'all can't see this. So Chronos and Chronos' blockchain just launched maybe about 2 weeks ago, and VVS just got onboarded a couple of days ago. The liquidity that has gone into this DeFi project has skyrocketed and has got. I mean, it's kind of cooled off a bit, but it touched and got over to $850 million. dollars. That is insane. If you take a look at the volume here, whoo, that's a pretty good volume on the 14th, and then kind of pull back. I'm assuming so people made some money that got in early, sold off a little bit, but it's slowly coming back up. And look, Shiba's DeFi project did the exact same thing with Shiba Swap, but they've got their liquidity in there. Some of it's locked. I think that when you take a look at some of the mechanics that they have in there, you'll kind of understand that hey, this might be a good project to come in here and take a look at. They've got Shiba to where you can get it over here as well. The price change on VVS has dropped in the last 24 hours, down 18%. Your boy is going to find capital and buy more. Okay, the the volume on this is insane. This token being the backbone of the VVS DeFi is going to be great. CRO is also a part of this as well. For people that they're trying to figure out why CRO is doing what it's doing, it's not just the marketing that they have out there that is going to be. Y'all have probably heard the news that they bought the naming rights to the Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's going to be renamed to Crypto.com Arena. Okay. But it's what CRO is doing with other projects that they're going to be having on board as well. So taking a look at the Chronos blockchain and everything, it's supposedly faster. It's definitely cheaper, but I'm trying to figure out why my bridge, when I'm trying to swap over the native CRO token to the um, uh, uh, Chronos beta, keeps failing. I'm doing it from my phone. I'm gonna try and do it from the crypto.com extension and laptop here. So if anybody has any ideas, if theirs keep failing, let me know. Okay. So I said all of that to say this. Take a look at VVS Finance. I believe it's early. Okay. It's definitely up, but take a look into getting into it while it's still an extremely small cap crypto. All right. So let me go to the comments here, and then I'm going to close out what I have uh, planned for this stream, unless there's any other comments or questions. Let's see. S. Moore wrote, I got 200,000 VVS this morning. I had money already in my wallet, and I pretty much bought it that way. It wouldn't let me buy it with my credit card for some reason. Yeah, so I think that there was some technical stuff because I had issues getting it through the DeFi wallet, but I could get it from the regular crypto.com app. Okay. So yeah, hey, get it and hold on to it. Why do I say that? Okay. So like I said, not a financial advisor, but if you take a look at DeFi projects that have been successful and what their price was uh when it launched compared to a year later, okay? Most of them price went that way. From down here to up here, okay? And I'm going to do a comparison video because as I was like after I got to my final destination, like with all of the news that I was listening to and caught up on my drive, like I couldn't go to sleep, like I wanted to know more. So I started comparing the, this one, a VVS Finance, to what Binance did. Okay. And when I saw a lot of similarities, and there were some contrasting things as well, it made me go, whoa, I might want to load up now on VVS Finance. Load up now and just hold. And take, I'm looking at loading up, taking half of it and holding it, and then the other half towards mining or farming while the APYs are ridiculous. Let's go back to this. That's ridiculous. 11,000%. All right. Now that's going to go lower over time, but that's what it's paying right now. So I'm trying to figure out like as soon as I get done with this stream, how I can get my CRO over so that I can swap, okay, swap my CRO that's bridged over to VVS. So on the DeFi wallet here, okay, I haven't gotten the extension yet. because I've been primarily trying to do it in my phone so that I can come over here and get into this mining situation so I can start earning a lot of this. All right. So that's what I'm trying to do. All right. Any more comments? Any more questions? All right. Seeing nothing, I'm gonna finish up this coffee. Cheers to everybody that came in. All right. I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving day and rest of your weekend. And I'll be back in here tomorrow for another Coffee and Crypto with King. Cheers.